Back in February of this year, Britney Spears' backing dancer, Donny Davis, had passed away in mysterious circumstances. His cause of death has been revealed, and oh my goodness, is it revealing? Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the Alternerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the news and true crime stories of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And this is an update to a video I did a few months ago when, unfortunately, the news broke that Donny Davis, one of Britney Spears' backing dancers, had sadly passed away. His cause of death has been revealed, and yes, it is certainly revealing. Before I break it all down for you, though, a little bit of housekeeping. Firstly, YouTube Human Reviewer, I see you lurking. I'm not going to say any trigger words or anything that's going to offend your ear holes. And to everyone else awesome enough to have clicked on this video, hi, welcome. How are you doing? If you love news and true crime on the daily, served with a little bit of sass and gobbiness, which is basically this, right? You need to make sure that you smash the hell out of that subscribe button, like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. And let's jump into it, shall we? So, Donny Davis's cause of death has been revealed. Now, if you don't know the full story of this, there will be a card right at the top right-hand corner, where I did a little bit of a deep dive into what happened, so you can get up to date watching that video right there. Here, though, it has been revealed that the comedian, impersonator, and Britney Spears' backing dancer passed away due to fentanyl and alcohol. The Clark County Coroner's Office tells People. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department said that the case is still open. No arrests have been made, according to the Las Vegas Review-Journal. And let's put it this way, guys. When you watch my video that I did earlier on this year when the story broke and I did a deep dive into it, guys, you look at it, I'm sorry, but in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, something shady was going on. Something proper shady was going on. Totally. I think people were covering the backsides, in my opinion. I think something went wrong. Well, of course something went wrong, don't get me wrong, but I think it was a little bit like something went wrong because someone was being malicious. Maliciously, it went wrong. You see where I'm coming from? I hope you do. Anyways, the LV MPD didn't immediately respond to people's request for comment, but just to give you a little bit of an overview of the case, he was found in a room at the Resorts World Hotel and Casino in February. Police were called to the venue shortly before 6 a.m. He was only 43 at the time. So freaking young. Now, days after he had passed away, the Clark County Fire Department said in a report obtained by People that foul play was potentially suspected. Per the document, hotel security was called to a room in the Conrad Hotel about an unconscious man in the room, turning a different colour and biting his tongue at around 5:30 a.m. local time. Security performed chest compressions before the fire department arrived and advised they thought there might be foul play due to the number of other subjects in the room and having trouble getting any information from them, according to the report. Now, that's just one of the dodgy kind of aspects about this whole story, right? Because I'm sorry, if I'm partying with a friend, okay, and that friend all of a sudden starts turning a different colour, biting their tongue, and then all of a sudden ain't on this earth anymore. Firstly, I'm calling the damn police myself. And then secondly, I'm spilling my guts to them. I'm telling them absolutely everything. To the freaking minute. What happened, how we started, how it was in the middle, how it ended, and everything in between. I ain't leaving anything out because I'd want answers as to why my friend's not here anymore. Do you know what I mean? I'd be freaking shocked. They're doing everything that I can because he is my friend, right? But the fact of the matter is, when the police go into a room and there's everyone there and everyone's like stum, not saying a freaking word, not saying boo to a goose, I'm sorry, but that is sus as hell. because their friend is just unalived. Their friend has just passed away. And they're saying, zilch? Nothing? Like, what kind of friends are they then in that case? Were they just freeloaders? Do you know what I mean? Didn't give a shiz? I'm just asking the questions here. Or do they give a shiz? But then if they did, then they would be spilling their freaking guts to the police in the first place, telling them absolutely everything to try and help them solve this damn case. Damn right the police turned around and said, you know what? Foul play is definitely suspected here, or potentially suspected is how they've put it there. Damn freaking right. Especially again with all the friends being like, shut up like clams. How freaking frustrating. I'm sorry, it is frustrating. Definitely not friends, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Now, a doctor in communication with the fire department suggested that Davis be taken to the hospital at the point. 4 witnesses were then taken to an interview area, and the fire department removed his body from the hotel room, closing off the entrance. He was taken to Sunrise Hospital, where he was later pronounced as not being on this earth anymore. Now, one female witness told the police that she and her friends met the comedian and another man at Resorts World's Doghouse Bar around midnight. Later in the evening, a bartender allegedly refused Davis' service because he just drunk too much at that point. Davis later retreated to his room around 3:30 before the witness and the other man with Davis arrived at 5 a.m., she told police. Upon their arrival, she said she noticed Davis was sitting in a chair, but, you know, parts of his body were just turning colour at that point. She touched his hand, which she said was cold, and realised that there was just no air in him. He wasn't breathing. The witness called the hotel security, who arrived at the room minutes later. Now, he has had an illustrious career, guys. He frequently performed with the likes of Miley Cyrus, Jonas and Mariah Carey. He also joined Britney Spears' residency in Las Vegas as a dancer back in 2013. Guys, he was Britney Spears' backup dancer. One of Britney Spears' backup dancers, right? This is sad. And he often appeared on Chelsea Handler's Chelsea Lately, which that used to be, if I remember rightly, on the E! Network. And I actually enjoyed that. I did enjoy that show for the large part, I have to admit. He also made appearances in the 2017 comedy It's God and 2013's Pain and Gain, according to Deadline. But guys, I can't get over the fact that he passes away and none of his friends are helping the police. None of his friends that were there are saying anything to him. They're like that. What have you got to hide? What have they got to hide? They're obviously hiding something. Otherwise, they'd be spilling the guts to police. There would be. I'm sorry, but in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, when your friend passes away and you're not saying boo to a goose or saying anything to the police whatsoever, that indicates to me that you're hiding something and that there might be an element of guilt in you. But then if there's no guilt and there's nothing to hide, then why not speak to the police? You got nothing to hide, you got nothing to be guilty for, then why don't they speak to the police in the first place, right? Simple as. But then the main question then at this point, when it really comes down to it, is they've now released the cause of his unalivement, which is illicit substances and alcohol. But who gave him that in the first place, guys? Is that why the friends are speaking to the police and not saying boo to a goose? All comes round full circle, guys, but I've sounded off my gob enough. Now it's your turn. Let me know what you think with your gobs in the comments down below. And if you loved this video and love news and true crime on the daily, served with a little bit of sass and gobbiness, which is basically this, right? You need to make sure that you smash the hell out of that subscribe button, like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. And until the next time, you guys, laters.